Hello, future moms. Congratulations on your pregnancy. This week 7, your baby is the size of the blueberry. And its heart, its lungs are already developing and are pretty strong. My name is Alex. Welcome to pachapandayoga. This video can be done at any time during your pregnancy, but it's, I think, especially good in the first trimester if, like me, you struggle with nausea, with fatigue, and you don't really feel like moving much. So we will stay down on the mat and we'll do many different yoga techniques that can help you in this hard time. And just know and remember that you are not alone. Even if you experience pretty bad signs and you are not feeling well, you are not alone and it will pass. It will pass. So today we will connect to our babies and make our minds and bodies stronger. We will start seated, so you can sit in Sukhasana, easy pose, crossing your shins. And remove the fleshy part of your buttocks to feel your sitting bones on the mat. It will ensure that your spine is nice and straight. And relax. Relax your shoulders, relax your face, you can close your eyes. And we will start with chanting mantra. Mantra in general not only helps to relax because the vibrations stimulate vagus nerve, but I noticed for myself that it actually helps with nausea if chanted for longer. So now we will chant Gayatri mantra, Maha mantra 3 times, and afterwards feel free to chant away for as long as you want to and see if it will help with your nausea. Close your eyes, relax your jaw, your eyes, and put one hand on your heart and another one on your lower belly to connect with your tiny little baby growing up in there. And the text will be shown on the screen. Feel free to chant with me or just listen to the vibrations. Inhale for Om. Purvaswana Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurvaswaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurvaswaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Stay with the vibration for a moment. And keep your hands as they are, one on your heart, another on your belly. And let's set a positive intention for this class. So whisper mentally, may this practice make me and my baby calm and healthy. And gently open your eyes. And let's start with a gentle movement. Now extend your legs in front of you and we will activate a pranic, energetic body with some gentle movement from the ankles going higher up just to stimulate the blood flow without actually moving that much. And you can also help yourself with your hands, so then lean the back on your hands, and we'll start with the ankles. We'll start with Asana Gulf Naman, ankle bending. On the inhale, point your toes towards your face. And on the exhale, take them away from your body. Point your toes. Inhale, toes towards the face. And exhale, point your toes. And just feel, for now, into the sensations in your body. Inhale, point as much as you can, feel the hamstrings. And exhale, point the toes away. Inhale, point the toes towards your face, feeling the sensation of the feet, the legs. And exhale, point the toes away. You can close your eyes and really feel into this movement. Always with the inhale, pointing the toes towards your face, and with the exhale, pointing them away. And now bring the awareness of your breath forward. Focus mainly on your breath as you continue the same movement. Inhale and exhale, and feel the breath move you. Notice if there is any difference in the movement. One last time with full awareness. Okay, great. And now bend your knees for Asana, butterfly pose. Just to activate some pelvic muscles, so important now. And stretch the legs. So you can join your feet in front of you and put your hands on your ankles. Straighten your back, relax, relax. On the inhale, close your legs as much as you can. And on the exhale, open them without straining, without any pain. Inhale, close. You can close your eyes or keep them open. Exhale, open your legs. I actually noticed that my nausea gets a bit worse when I keep my eyes closed for long. So you can check if it's your case as well. And if you feel better, just keep your eyes open throughout the practice. But if you're okay, I encourage you to keep them closed for bigger internalization of the practice. And feel into your pelvic muscle, into your lower belly, gently massaging all this area. Inhale, close the legs. Exhale, open slowly with awareness. Inhale always through the nose, but you can exhale through the mouth if it helps you to soothe you down. And next time you open your legs, stay for a moment, just becoming aware of your body, of your straight back, relaxed shoulders. And sit again in any comfortable sitting pose, for example, Sukhasana. And now we'll continue stimulating the body, the blood flow, now in the shoulder and back region. So put your hands on your shoulders and touch your elbows as low as you can. Make sure they are not high, but just as low as you can comfortably. Skanda chakra, shoulders rotation. And again we move with the breath. On the inhale, lift the elbows up. Try to touch the ears with your hands. Keep lifting. And then open the elbows. Exhale, take them to the back. Make as big circles as you can. On the way back, touch your side ribs with your arms. Touch the elbows again in front of you. Inhale, lift, touch the ears with your hands. Open, stretch the back muscles. Exhale, And point the elbows down, making big circles. And continue like this in your own pace. You can do it slower or faster than me, but with full body awareness. And always merging the breath with the movement. Inhale up. And exhale down. One last time in this direction. Feel the muscles of your back. And next time you join your elbows in front of you, start to go the other way. On the inhale, first touch your side ribs. Inhale, fully point the elbows up, bring them up, touch your ears with your hands. Exhale, join the elbows and take them down. Big circles. Inhale up. Oh, and feel how the change of direction influenced your back muscles. And just enjoy this movement. Know that it's bringing so many benefits to your body. So good to move as little as we can now. One last time, with awareness, with soothness. And when you finish, place your hands on your knees for a moment and just become aware of your body. Notice the effects of these 3 asanas on your body. Briefly connect to your heart and the heart of your tiny baby, your tiny blueberry. And now some strengthening for our backs. Soon the belly will be much bigger, and it's so important to start strengthening the back muscles early. Now with a small movement. Start with a cat cow, a great pose to release the tension from the back muscle and also make them more flexible. So get on your hands and knees, hands directly underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath your hips. Point the elbows inwards, so the elbow eyes are looking at each other. And we'll do cat-cow, but with a small modification. Try not to overstretch your belly, but focus more on your shoulder blades area. So as you inhale, imagine you are touching your shoulder blades together. There is a stretch in the belly, but not as intense as usual. Look up. And exhale, open the shoulder blades wide, like a fan. Round your back, but gently. Inhale, look up, point the tailbone up, join the shoulder blades together. And exhale, open the shoulder blades, trying to keep the belly soft, relaxed, working mostly with your shoulder blades. Inhale, look up, join the shoulder blades. And exhale, open the shoulder blades wide. Couple times more. Again, you can do it faster or slower than me, but always with the breath. Inhale for cow, look up, arch your back, and exhale for cat. And one last time. Keep your face soft, the eyes relaxed. And come back to neutral back. Cross your ankles together and come again to a seated position with your legs extended in front of you for Gatyakmak Merubakrasana, dynamic spinal twists, again to loosen up back muscles and to make them stronger. The legs stay active, point your toes towards your face, Open the hands to the side. Try not to move your feet or your legs as we twist. Inhale here. Exhale, twist to your right. Look on your right hand. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. And now in pregnancy, inhale, center. You want to twist more from your mid-back, maybe not so much from the lower belly. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. But focus more on the upper back, the mid-back twisting. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. And in your own pace now, with the breath, bring the full awareness to the muscles of your back. I like to imagine squeezing the tension here of the back muscles as if you are squeezing the wet towel. And the tension, the stress is exiting the back muscles like water is exiting the towel. Couple times more, now with a full breath awareness. And exhale, center. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Feel your breath move you. Inhale fully. Now you are breathing both for you and your baby. And relax the hands down. Lean back on your heads, shake your legs a bit. You can tilt your head back. And just take a rest here. If you are fine with Shavasana, feel free to come to Shavasana. Just lay down on your back and point your hands towards the ceiling, completely letting go of all the muscle tension. And if you can do Shavasana, I'm jealous because now I noticed that laying flat makes my nausea worse. So I will finish in Vajrasana. So maybe if Shavasana increases your nausea, you can join me here in a seated position. Wherever you are, fully relax your body now, just for a brief moment. And relax your eyes, your eyelids. Loosen your jaw and your tongue. Relax your shoulders and your both arms. Relax your chest, your belly. Connect briefly to your lower belly with your tiny blueberry sleeping there. Not sleeping, growing fast. And relax all your leg muscles, your thighs, your hips, your buttocks. So with every exhale, feel that you are relaxing more and more and more. If you would like to stay in Shavasana or this relaxation pose longer, please do. But if actually relaxation for some weird reason makes you a bit more nauseous, like me, then if you're in Shavasana, very slowly, very, very slowly, so you don't get dizzy, come back to a seated pose. And if you are in Vajrasana with me, let's change again to Sukhasana. Easy pose, sitting on our sitting bones, so remove the fleshy part of your buttocks. And now we'll do a yogic version of Kegel exercises. First we will contract anus muscles and then the front, the labia muscles. Because it's so important to make the pelvic floor muscles strong, both for labor and for post-labor recovery. So it's important to start early. Do it even 3 times a day. Now we won't do many repetitions, but if you get the hang of the practice, please feel free to do it later on during the day. We will start with Ashwini Mudra, which is anus contraction. So sit comfortably, relax your shoulders, your face, you can smile a tiny bit, and become aware of your anus. And just imagine if you have difficulty with being aware of the rectum muscles, imagine you are holding the urge to pass gas, to fart. So contract the anus muscles, the anal muscles. And breathe normally as you keep contracting and releasing the rectum. Your body is not moving, only your rectum is contracting and releasing. And I know it might be challenging at first, but know that with practice you will learn to individualize the muscles better and better, and you will feel them better and better. And relax. If it's new to you, don't overdo it at first, 10-20 repetitions, and then you can increase the number. And now we'll go to the front for Sahajoli Mudra. So it's actually a contraction of urethra, a tube that connects your bladder with urinary opening. And here you can imagine you are holding an urge to pee. So if you cannot pee yet, and you are contracting the muscles to let the urine in. But as you do it, make sure that you don't contract everything, the lower belly, the buttocks, but try to focus the contraction only on the urinary opening. And here you continue to breathe normally, and you squeeze, you hold, and release. You hold as long as you can, comfortably, without strain or pain. And release. And go on in your own pace. Contracting on the inhale, then breathing normally as you keep the muscles engaged. And release on the exhale. And also here, I know it may be challenging, but please remember that practice makes perfect. So with time, you will become really aware of which muscle is where, and it will be beneficial during labor and afterwards. And I think it's also really beneficial for the mind to take the thoughts away from our ill-being, nausea, fatigue, and just focus on something else. So I recommend doing it like 3 times a day for a short time, and increase the repetitions with practice. Don't overdo it. And please stay seated as you are. If your back is getting tired, you can sit against the wall or on the chair. We will do a short pranayama, Nadi Shodhana, just to balance our energy that now is disrupted and challenged. So sit comfortably. Let's make an earth mudra from the left hand. So join your ring finger and your thumb. And the second, third fingers are straightened together. The little finger is straight, relaxed. And bring your right hand to your face. Place the tips of the second and third finger between your eyebrows. Relax your body, relax your eyes. And try to breathe into your diaphragm, so right below your ribcage. If this is difficult, you can just breathe into your whole belly. And let's start with closing the right nostril and inhale through the left one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the left one, open right one, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the right one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the right one, open the left one, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close left, open right, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close right, open left, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And continue in your own pace, keeping the inhales and exhales equal. Try not to produce any sound as you do it. It's a calming and balancing pranayama. Couple times more with full awareness and calmness. And one last time through each nostril. And release your right hand on your right knee. If you had your eyes closed, keep them closed. And just notice the effects of pranayama. Now let's enjoy the effects of this soft balancing technique. And we'll finish with a very, very short meditation. If you are comfortable now, stay as you are. But if you'd like to reposition yourself, or maybe now sit against the wall or on the chair, please do so to be comfortable. And place one hand on your heart and another on your lower belly, just to connect to your baby. And keep your breath natural, spontaneous. But imagine you are directing your breath into your baby. I know you might not be feeling well, but let's not forget that it's such a blessing to be able to hold a new life in our bodies. And try to connect mentally with, or physically with your own heart. You can feel your heartbeat. And mentally connect with your baby's heart. It's already beating. It's already there, having its own rhythm. So feel into this rhythm of two hearts beating inside of you now. If you would like to say something to your baby, go ahead now that it can feel your loving, warm intentions. And just find some ease and comfort in this moment of stillness. And take a slightly longer breath into your belly and exhale slowly through the mouth. Again, the same way. Into the belly, out through the mouth. And place your both hands in the prayer pose in front of your heart. Taking this relaxation, calmness you cultivated here to the rest of your day. And let's finish with 1 Om and 3 Shantis. Inhale for Om. Shanti, 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 Hari Om. Stay with the vibration for a moment. And bow your head down to your beautiful heart, to your baby's heart, and to the heart of the universe, beating in all of us. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for the practice. I will be so happy to hear how are you feeling now, if this practice helped you anyhow, and in general share with me your journey. How are you feeling in your 7th week, in your first trimester? If there are maybe any tricks you discovered, we can all share it here to help one another, to support each other. My great trick for nausea is ginger. I carry around a piece of fresh ginger, peeled, and I keep sniffing it. I even fall asleep with it next to my nose, and it helps. It doesn't fix the whole problem, but it does help. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, just to support our work. Subscribe to our channel, not to miss the next videos where we will build on this practice and keep preparing for labor, and we will keep connecting to our babies. And yeah, please leave me a comment to let me know how is your journey. Goodbye, all beautiful moms, stay strong, and thank you so much for joining me today. Have the most beautiful day.